Hello and welcome. We are in my bedroom today because I want to declutter my loungewear, workout gear, and I think I might throw underwear into the mix as well. A few months ago, I filmed my first loungewear / workout gear video, and I will leave that linked in the description down below if you haven't seen it and you want to check it out. So this is not my first rodeo when it comes to these categories, but it has been a few months, and so it is time to revisit them. So let's get right into it. All right, this top drawer and this middle drawer are what we're going to be working on today. This bottom drawer used to be completely full of jeans, but now that I own 3 jeans, they all are hanging in my closet and it is empty save for some empty boxes. So this top drawer is where I keep things like bras, underwear, and socks. And this middle drawer has all of my loungewear and workout gear and pajamas. At the end of my last loungewear / workout gear decluttering video, this drawer was a lot less dense, but since that time I have demoted my college hoodie to loungewear because that's really how I wear it, and so it is currently taking up a lot of room in this drawer. So I'm going to pull everything out and we'll go through it by category. All right, I've taken everything out and ordered it by category, and it looks like kind of a lot, or it's a lot more than I sort of realized I had. And oh, that's my new phone case. I got it at Nordstrom the other day and I really like it. But back to loungewear. It's definitely a lot of loungewear. I do wear my loungewear very frequently though. Some people have asked how I am able to wear the same outfits over and over again, or how I make do with such a small wardrobe, and part of the answer is that whenever I get home or whenever I'm done running any kind of errands that I need to do for that day, I almost immediately change out of my daywear and put on loungewear, and I hang my daywear back up in my closet so it doesn't get wrinkled or stretched out and I can get more use out of it. So for that reason, I do wear loungewear quite frequently, but it's still more than I expected to see on this bed, so let's dig into it. Up first, we have pajama sets. Now, I am a huge fan of wearing sets of pajamas. I feel sort of put together and intentionally dressed, even though I'm just wearing pajamas, so I am a big fan, but of the pajama sets that I have, I wear these two the most, and on this set, the red trim kind of bled onto the fabric, and so I find that I don't reach for this set really anymore. And so that guy can go, and these two will stay. Next, we have single pajama pieces / loungewear pieces, and I divided them into 2 piles just to make them a little bit easier to talk about. So my hoodie and these sweatshirts are really nice in the winter whenever I want to be warm and cozy, and these shorts I do get a ton of use out of the summer just running around the house. But over here in this pile, these 2 tops I already sort of earmarked during my last declutter as pieces I could potentially get rid of next if I didn't continue to wear them, and I haven't reached for them, so these guys can go. And then these pajama pants I've had for a really long time. They're kind of a sentimental piece. I mentioned in my last video that I have repaired the elastic in the waistband a number of times, so I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of those pants, but I think it's a little bit silly to hang on to a single pair of pajama bottoms whenever I have 2 pajama bottoms as part of those sets. And so these 3 items will go. Next are t-shirts, and I have 8. I use these for working out or lounging around the house, or occasionally for doing chores around the house. These 2 at the bottom I would get rid of, but I have to keep them for work / volunteer activities, so those 2 have to stay. These 4 in the middle sort of mean the most to me. I really like these. But these 2 at the top, I used to wear a ton, but now I haven't been reaching for them. This vermilion one I used to wear to the gym all the time, and this one is really soft. I used to call it my airplane shirt because I would wear this for every flight that I went on because it's incredibly soft and comfortable, but I haven't reached for either of these in a really long time. So I think I'm going to keep these 6 and get rid of these 2. Next we have Camisoles, and I have 3. I kept these in my last declutter because I don't wear camisoles, but I didn't want to have to buy more camisoles if I ever needed them, and so I kept them, and they were compact and didn't take up much space. But Since that time, I still haven't worn them. I'm still not getting any use out of them. And so I'm going to follow the 20/20 rule here. If you can replace an item for under $20 within 20 minutes of your house, and it's not something you use often, then you can stand to get rid of it. And so 20/20 rule applied, and I'm getting rid of all three. Next up is workout gear. And I have 2 pairs of workout bottoms, 2 workout tops, and I also keep my swimwear with workout clothing as well because I wear it most of the time whenever I go to the gym to swim. It's rare that I swim not at the gym, so I store all of these things together. My bathing suit top and these pair of gym bottoms need to be replaced, but I'm going to hang on to them until I find their replacement, so everything in this category is staying. Next up we have socks, which is super exciting. I divide my socks by length. So over here I have no-show socks that I wear with tennis shoes. Here are ankle length socks that I wear with ankle boots. I have sort of mid-calf length socks over here. And then finally I have my knee length socks that I wear with riding boots. These are actually my favorite socks. They have UFOs beaming up flamingos and lounge chairs. I got them from Target. I want to know whose job it was to design these socks because they were a genius. So of the socks that I have, starting over here with no-show socks, they're already sort of divided. So these are the no-show socks that are like my emergency no-show socks for whenever I've used up all of the preferable ones. So these guys can go. These are the socks that I actually dread wearing. And my favorite no-show socks come from J. Crew Mercantile, which are these guys. They're cute and cheap, and they do not slip down my ankles. So those are my favorite ones. I'm keeping my ankle length socks that I wear with ankle boots because I wear those all the time in the winter. These mid-calf length ones can go because it's just sort of an awkward length and I don't reach for these. And then I have 5 pairs of knee-high socks, 6 if you include my compression socks that I wear on airplanes, and I do not include those. So these 3 piles are staying, and these 2 are going. For bras and underwear, I'm not going to show them because you're cool, but there are creepy people out there. I know, I've deleted their comments. So I have 2 sports bras and 5 sort of everyday bras. I'm going to hang on to my 2 sports bras because sometimes I go to a gym twice a week and I might want 2 sports bras. And of the 5 everyday bras, I am getting rid of 2. There are only 3 that I really reach for, and some of those need replacing. And so when I buy their replacements, I'll just swap them out. But I'm getting rid of 2 everyday bras and keeping 3. As for underwear, I would rather have more underwear than I need than fewer pairs of underwear than I need, so I decided to keep 3 weeks worth of underwear. I usually do laundry every 2 weeks, so I should be more than safe, and so I'm getting rid of 5 pairs of underwear and keeping 21 pairs. Not including bras and underwear, we have discards on the left and keepers on the right, and workout gear hanging out back there. Everything is now back where they belong. I rolled my larger socks differently so that they would still take up the full width of the front of this drawer and stand up straight. And then down here with loungewear and workout gear, I now have a big gap of empty space in the middle, and I've taken the heavier items and put them in the back and moved the lighter items up front because we are moving into summer. So this is the after. The declutter is now complete and I am getting rid of 17 items, which may not sound like a lot in comparison to what I kept, but I do wear my loungewear quite frequently, and so I'm really happy with what I have left. I think everything has a lot more room to breathe, and it's easier to reach for and access items when I want to wear them, so I am very happy with it. That's going to be it for me today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.